Children, good morning. So, arteries are thick walled blood vessels which carry blood away from the heart to different parts of the body. So, the first thing to be noted here is that all the blood vessels are connected to the heart. Okay, that is why these arteries, the first main feature of this is they are thick walled. The walls of these arteries are thick, which carry blood from the heart to different parts of the body. We know that the heart pumps blood, so it pumps clean blood which has to be carried to other parts of the body, and this is done through arteries. The only exception is the pulmonary artery, which carries deoxygenated blood from the heart to the lungs. The thick walls of arteries enable them to carry blood pumped with high pressure. So, all arteries carry clean or oxygenated blood, which is bright red in color. There is only one artery which carries deoxygenated blood, which means dirty blood, blood that does not have oxygen, and it is carried by the pulmonary artery from the heart to the lungs. The thick walls of arteries enable them to carry blood pumped with high pressure. So all this blood is being carried out with high pressure. That is why arteries have thick walls, so that they might not burst because of the pressure of the blood. Then we have veins. Veins are thin walled blood vessels which transport blood towards the heart. So blood is transported from all parts of the body. Deoxygenated blood which you can say does not have oxygen, it is transported from all the parts of the body to the heart in order to be cleaned and then again to be circulated throughout the body, because we need clean blood. We cannot survive on deoxygenated blood. So the main function of the heart is to clean the blood flowing inside our body. So arteries, the main function was to carry whatever dirty blood was being carried to the heart, it converts into clean blood and is transported to other parts of the body. Likewise, it is then again deoxygenated blood. Oxygenated blood is converted into deoxygenated blood after some time, and it again has to be purified, so it again has to be sent to the heart. This is done through veins. So veins always carry deoxygenated blood from the body to the heart to be purified in order to be sent back to other parts of the body. So veins are thin walled blood vessels which transport blood towards the heart. Now these are thin walled because deoxygenated blood does not need pressure to be carried to the heart. In arteries we saw that they had thick walls because the blood flowing in them had pressure through it, but in veins pressure is not needed, hence they are thin walled. There is no danger of them bursting. They carry deoxygenated or impure blood. The only exception is the pulmonary vein. So we had one exception in arteries, that was pulmonary artery. In veins also we have the pulmonary vein which carries pure or oxygenated blood, which carries oxygenated blood from the lungs to the heart. Capillaries, arteries and veins branch into a network of extremely thin blood vessels to penetrate various tissues in the body. These fine vessels, which allow easy exchange of nutrients, gases and other materials, are called capillaries. Children, this is for you to learn what are capillaries. They are very thin vessels, very fine vessels which allow easy exchange of nutrients, gases and other materials throughout the body. I'll show you the diagram. So this is the diagram given in your book on the blood vessels. Children, arteries are red in color because they carry oxygenated blood. Oxygenated blood basically is blood rich in oxygen, and veins carry deoxygenated blood. These are not red in color, they are purple in color because they carry blood which is deoxygenated or rich in carbon dioxide. Children, both these veins are connected to the heart. Okay, arteries carry clean blood from the heart to different parts of the body, and veins carry deoxygenated blood from the body, from all the various parts of the body to the heart in order to make the heart pump clean blood again towards all the organs of the body for us to function well. So the ends of the arteries and the veins, they branch into a network of extremely thin blood vessels. You can see arteries are thick, veins are thick, but these capillaries are very thin. Capillaries are thin, extremely thin blood vessels to penetrate various tissues in the body. These fine vessels, which allow easy exchange of nutrients, gases, and other materials, are called capillaries. So the main function of capillaries is to penetrate or go inside tissues in the body. Tissues are very small parts of the body constituting the body. That is why these blood vessels have to be very thin in order to transport nutrients to those tissues in our body, transport gases and other materials too. So this is what is done. Okay, one thing is that in arteries, as I taught you, there is one exception, and that is the pulmonary artery. Children, all arteries always carry oxygenated blood or blood which is rich in oxygen. It is red in color, fine, but only one artery doesn't do so, that is the pulmonary artery. See, it is given in the text. It is the pulmonary artery. This artery carries deoxygenated blood from the heart to the lungs. Fine, this is one exception. And in veins also, there is one pulmonary vein which carries pure blood from the lungs to the heart. So this is all for blood vessels. Please do this diagram also. So there is this box given in your book. It shows differences between arteries and veins. So the first difference is arteries carry blood away from the heart, veins carry blood towards the heart. Arteries carry pure blood from the heart to other parts of the body, and veins carry impure blood from the body towards the heart. Second is arteries transport oxygenated blood. They are red in color, as I told you. There is only one exception. Arteries always carry pure blood except the pulmonary artery. And in veins also, veins always carry impure blood except the pulmonary vein. Arteries have thick walls because from the heart, for the blood to be transported to other parts of the body, there has to be a pressure for it to be transported. Hence arteries have thick walls, and veins have thin walls because deoxygenated blood is being carried from the body and it does not need any kind of pressure. Hence the veins have thin walls. There is no danger of them bursting through due to pressure. Arteries are present deep under the skin. Veins are superficial and can be seen under the skin. Okay, so children, you can notice a hand. You can see veins. These blue colored lines that you can see, these are veins. So this difference, children, arteries can never be seen, but veins can be seen under the skin. The arteries walls are smooth with no valves. Valves are present along the walls of veins. So children, what are valves? I will be teaching you when I teach you how the heart functions. Then I will come to this difference and teach you. Blood moves with high pressure along the arteries. The blood is not under high pressure in veins. As I told you that from the heart Pure blood has to be transported to the body through a pressure. That is why arteries have thick walls and high pressure, and blood is flowing with a high pressure along the arteries. But this is not so in veins, because the blood does not require high pressure to be transported from the body to the heart through veins. So children, this is it for this week. I hope you've understood well the functions of blood and the blood vessels in our body. They are very important. Whatever doubts you are having, you may write it in the copy as I've told you before. And your homework, I will be sending you some worksheet through the PDF. And secondly, the main thing that you have to do is that you have to practice the diagram of the blood vessels and the blood cells. Okay children, these two diagrams you have to practice, and you have to write differences between the RBCs and the WBCs. This is your homework. Differences in the blood vessels are given. No need to write it, you can learn it. And please keep reading the chapter. The more you read it, the more you will understand it. Thank you.